Hi, very good evening. Welcome to Treasures of Talented Women, Woman Entrepreneur Talk Show. Hi, very good evening. Welcome to Treasures of Talent. Hello, good evening. Good evening to all. How are you doing? After a long time, I feel that I've come to live. Missing you all. Hope my video and audio is clear. So anybody online, please do join this session. It's going to be very, very interesting session. And we have a beautiful and a very confident woman. Today we have a interesting session where she has chosen a different career option. It was very, very amazed. I was amazed for her career option, and it's a very good professional career that she have chosen. She will explain us like what it is actual about. I will. This is going to be a very, very quite interesting. Like it's about image impression about image consultant, and this is what the first time I heard about this option. It is like they talk, they create, they change your behavior, they will teach you the communication and soft skills, and they teach you how teach the kids, elders, those are working, they change the kind of behavior, and as well as individual attitude, the choice, your specific interest. And sometimes we get stuck in some kind of situation that we don't know, we don't understand what to talk, what to say, how to behave, and what to wear. So these all are being taken care by this institute, and there is a specific training and a certification course done for this kind of profession, which is known as certified image consulting services. Okay, so this is very, very unique, very different. So let's see, let's talk about it, let's know more about it, how it's going to be beneficial for us. It's more about kids. We as mothers, we should know, we should be knowing like how to teach, what to teach to our kids. So this is a little important session, I feel. Please join me, and please join fast. Let's check if she's going to join us. It's very going to be very interesting. You can know how to teach what kind of body language, what kind of the ethic, like the interest, manners, how to teach to kids. These all we will be knowing through her. She is Rosalind Jerry. She's from Tamil Nadu, and let's welcome her. Hope she's getting the. I hope my audio and video is clear. If somebody is watching this, just give a thumbs up so that we will understand that I am clear, and our conversation should be very clear to understand. This session is going to be very, very helpful. All the mothers, please, if you can join, it's going to be very useful for you. Hi, Soundarya, how are you? Hi, Kushbu. Good to see you online. Hi, Sindhu. Thank you so much for tagging people. Thank you so much. So, this, as I said, we are going to have a very, very fantastic group activities. Lot of things are coming up. Please do participate. This group is going to be just awesome for the women entrepreneurs. We are going to have a very nice time to have good relationship, to have good networking. So let's welcome. Hi, Rosalind. Can you hear us?
Hey, hi. Yes, Angel, I can hear you. Thank you.
Oh, wow. Nice to see you, Rosalind. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
Yeah, good. On time. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for the invite.
Yeah, and just to be on a very quick introduction about our group, we named our group as Treasures of Talented Women. That's how we want to be recognized in the society. It's not the same group which you find in Facebook or any other way. This is a little different group. We are all women entrepreneurs in this group mostly, and we want to help each other. We want to support each other, and we want to grow our business, know ourselves, and also it's going to be on a friendly relationship.
Agreed. Nice to hear about it.
And thank you for joining our group. And I was giving a little introduction about you, but I'm not sure that's going to be the right introduction, because I'm so amazed with the kind of profession you're into. I want our group members to know what exactly it is, and hopefully we will be doing a lot of sessions with you to understand what it is, right? So we just give introduction about yourself and what do you do.
Okay, I'm a working professional. I work for a IT company, and on top of it, I actually went on a maternity leave by last month, August. So what happened is, it's been a long time ambition for me to get into a training department, and I've been a soft skill trainer, and I've been a product trainer. It's almost 15 years of experience in the field.
Wow.
So on the search of it, I wanted to pursue something with an international accredited university where I can upskill myself after it is like, as it's a women group, I wanted to put forth this, like, it's like after one baby, there will be a question of when is the second baby, always, correct? So
Yes, true.
I thought I thought after the second baby, my my duty as a wife or as a daughter-in-law is almost complete if I give birth to a second baby, and then I can switch to my focus on my career. Though nobody is stopping me, that was a line that I set for myself. So, and then I joined the Yeah, ICI, and I wanted to complete my international certification on image consultant and soft skill training, and I'm a certified professional on it. When I initially came across, I was telling my friends that I'm doing an image consulting course and all that. They were like, as soon as they heard of it, they said, consulting? Okay, I think you can circulate my resume to get a job or something like that.
Oh, okay. Yes, yes. Usually people
Because
think,
yeah, people get into the, the mode that as soon as they see the word consulting, they think it is a consultancy which will get us a job, because that is very prevalent. Not to blame anybody, because this profession is not very outrighted to many, so they don't have any knowledge about this for many of the people. So that is when I actually had to go and study this in South India. I wanted to set a standard for myself, and I wanted to share my knowledge with everybody, because I can see the way the society is going. I can see the interest of the teens in the dressing and all that. But all I wanted to create is the right impression and the right dressing, right mannerism and right etiquette, at least in the circle that I live along, so that I will feel good that I made a difference in the society. That is the end point I actually wanted to make, and I started enrolling this career. Trust me, 3 months of a recovery period, and next 3 months, it is total of 6 months of a maternity leave, right? So 3 months of recovery period, and 3 months I invested completely in completing my course.
very good,
So
very good.
nobody stopped me, and I upskilled myself on this. And I started up my own company called Radical Image Consulting, and I'm doing all the training programs and workshops.
Very good, very
That's
good.
about me.
So, see, in terms of, let's be very, very common strategy that what we use to explain, like,
Yes.
your your image consultant is something which is a normal lay person cannot understand what is image consultant.
Yes.
So, I want
Yes.
you to explain what it is and how we are beneficial from that.
Okay. Image consultant, this profession is all about enhancing one personality. Some people, it is about the image that I possess, and there is an image that I wanted the society to see. Correct? I always wanted the image the society to see me in a different way that I wanted to showcase. So we always help them to enhance. There will be several people. For an example, since you wanted an layman turn, they could be a person who's all into an employee level, suddenly got promoted to a managerial level. Okay, I'm just giving you
Okay.
an example so for a better understanding. But the person, because of his dressing or with the behavior that he possesses or with the etiquettes that he handle, he's not getting the right respect for that particular job that he is possessing. So that is when he reaches an image consultant, or image consultant will help them to bring out the power in them. It's like we help them to do the power dressing that actually gains some kind of a respect and the first impression. This is about image consultant. I wanted to add this line. The first impression of any person is just formed in 30 seconds. Whether you're going to want it or you don't want it, it is formed. So we want
Okay.
to make the
Yes.
first 30 seconds as the right impression. So if I'm appearing for an interview, and if I go, say about if I'm dressed like this and go for an interview, I'm creating the right first impression on their mind, because before even my mouth is opened for talking or introducing myself, my appearance speaks about me. Correct. That is kind of first impression that we as an image consultant, we always help them. So if you ask me what are the things that we will teach in image consulting, is about body analysis, color analysis, the face analysis, etiquettes and protocol, also about the communication skills. We teach them an all round, whichever it is required for a person to enhance the skill. We're not changing a personality. We are just helping them to enhance so that they will shine in the career that
Okay.
they are actually aspiring
Very
to
true.
grow. That is the work.
Very true. So I worked as an HR. My last designation was assistant manager HR, and
Wow,
I worked for about 12 years in Chennai. It was all
fantastic.
multinational company, and we get all this clients from US, Europe, and I used to work for overnight projects. So
Okay.
it's like, many, when you say this, the employee becoming a manager, and the manager doesn't know how to manage himself. So when you tell me that, when you were talking about that, it just struck me, because yes, you're very true. See, when an employee get promoting himself as a manager, where his physical presence is more important, right? To coordinate with his team members, the way he talks, the way he presents himself. So there is the way that they are not being recognized because of their interpersonal behavior, interpersonal personality. So I think
Very
that's where your part plays a major role.
Very true. Yes, that is where we will try to help them in enhancing the outward appearance and how they go about doing an assertive communication, how they go about handling the stress level, how do they deal with the team, and all those tips and tricks we will be teaching them so they groom themselves in order to shine more in the profession that they are in right now.
So how do you say that? Do you have something for the women entrepreneurs? Because see, we need to get connected with the media, right? Social media, and what kind of behavior is important, whether it is off screen or on screen. How we women can do this? I mean, how we can go ahead with our business? Do you have something for women, the women
Yes, that's a
entrepreneurs?
very nice question. So I can answer you that. So as a women entrepreneur, whether
Yeah.
you're off screen or on screen or live or anything of the matter, first you need to respect your profession. Okay, the respect for your profession will be coming with the appearance that you portray, because before even your visiting card or your brochure or anything that speaks, it is you and a person is going to talk about any product that you are selling or anything that you are into, correct? So you
Yes.
will have to, if you're presenting before somebody, explaining about your product or anything, ensure that you are well dressed, even if you are in home or if you're outside or if you're meeting in person. Be very careful with your dressing and your body language, because if you ask me about communication, only the 7% is going to be the verbal. Rest, all the 93% is going to be a non-verbal communication.
True.
And
True.
non-verbal communication, the 55% is only the body language. The gestures that you make is going to make the right impact. So if you're speaking something and your body language is contradicting to what you're speaking, people will go only with the body language and not with what you're speaking. So you will have to be very careful when you're put forthing your product or anything for the matter. As a women entrepreneur, they always want it. Ladies are meant to be like very beautiful. They always like that, gets an
Yeah.
added advantage as well as it attracts people. Okay, so you need to be in a position where you go ahead and put up the best of yourself when you are expressing or explaining about your thing. So that is one thing for a woman entrepreneur, whether you're on screen, off screen, or it's you're in a home or in a virtual connect. Ensure that you are the product first before you can vouch for whatever business you are into.
That's really awesome. What you said is like, it's actually taking me, it's taking me back to the incidents. It's, I'm recollecting those incidents where, there were so much of embarrassing situations with other women entrepreneurs, and there were so many meetings where, these employees were like, they were not able to talk, or they were not able to present what they. So it's just taking me back. I wish those times as an HR, this kind of platform was available for the corporates. It would have been more better working, platform for all the people. It's really good. So what about kids? What do you have for kids? Because most
Okay.
of them are women, right? Women, like, we are all mommies of kids. We know, like, what do you have for kids?
First, I would like to give a round of applause to all the mothers, because we've been successfully taking care of the whole kids as well as the husbands and all the household activities. I think it's going to be 2 years now in the pandemic. So I would give a round of
Yes.
applause to all the
Yes.
women here because we are doing a great job. Okay, and now coming to the kids part, I have designed an actual workshop for called Radiant Stars. You can find that in my website. And my forte is all about bringing out the mannerism in the kids, in the children. Okay, I am not a person who would be appreciating any kids with a very bad manner. Okay, I always take time to explain the kid what is right and what is not. And if the kid
Yeah.
is like throwing tantrums and learning, I will find out the way which will interest the kids, and I will teach in such a way that the kids are listening to it. I will motivate them through some goodies or with some stars or anything. Even as a mother, you can do that in home. Put up a chat for yourself. If your kid is like working or doing all the homework and behaving properly, sitting in the right position, we think that kids sitting with the legs spread on the sofa or the bed, we find it to be a relaxed position, but that is not something that needs to be appreciated because they need to know how they sit. Just imagine, I'm giving you an example. Okay, you're walking into a house and you see there is a 7 year or a 6 year old girl or a boy just walking up to you, shaking hands, greeting you, making you sit, and they go and sit quietly. How do you feel about it? How do you feel the welcome note to be? You find that to be very nice. No, wow, what a obedient child they have. So that is a wow factor. It's not about comparing anybody, but we need to teach.
Yes.
This
Yes. Very
learning
true.
has to be taught from the home. So you will go about teaching all the mannerism on, yeah, because the moment that you teach at home, the kids as they grow up, they will grow with the same knowledge that you give, and they will start enhancing it and exhibiting it out in the society. So when they grow up, a well mannered child will make a very good society is my end point. So I always focus in teaching a very good mannerism with the etiquette, all about how the kids has to sit, how they go about eating, how they greet others, how they speak with respect. Nowadays, kids are very hesitant to even say sorry because they feel that the ego is touched when they wanted to say sorry. So I have come across many kids like that. So we as a mother, we need to start saying
Yes.
sorry,
Yes.
thank you, excuse me.
Yes.
And now
Yes.
we've been teaching them about good touch and bad touch. Even if you as a mother just go ask them for a permission, may I hug you? So when you go and ask them for a permission, may I hug you? The kid actually feels the importance. And when the kid has to go out and someone tries to hug, it will say no, because even my mom used to get my permission in order to hug me. So that way you can start those teachings from the home itself, so which will be useful for the kids to stop all the abuses that happens outside. So
Yes.
you
Yes.
as a
Yeah.
mother playing a vital role in feeding your kid the best food that in the world is the mom's food. So you
Yes.
all are doing a great job in doing it. So I would encourage all the mothers, all the women entrepreneurs to play a little more vital role in teaching a little bit of mannerism to the kids, so that we all together make a beautiful society for us to live in the future.
Wow, that's really so much of information in one live. It's like we are privileged to have you, Rosaline. And just one last question, like,
Yes.
how do you, like, when you go to corporates, like, where there is a ratio of, we we have been brought up in a society where it's been male dominated, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Everywhere, like even in colleges, schools, or offices where we join. Now it's okay, but I'm talking about 90s, 2000. Like in that age, it was like we will be only like it's going to be a male domination thing, right? So how do you train them, like how the concept of the manager, if there is a lady manager, so the males who work under her, they will feel kind of the what do you say, it touches their ego, right?
Yes.
Sometimes they don't
Yes.
want to talk to her, or they don't want to ask her. So do you find such kind of trainings or been given in the corporates?
Okay, so with that, the assertive communication actually helps. We need to find out from the person or an individual, find out what is the actual problem, but what is stopping them, what makes them feel low for working under a woman. Okay, I always live with my standards. So if there is an employee that needs a help or to come out of certain things, I invest some more time in understanding the people. So anybody for a matter, when you give them a comfortable zone to work, they will be comfortable to express what they actually wanted to do it. So just trying to find out, probably you will have to go a little length of having a tea with an employee just to have a
Yeah.
chit chat to find out how the what is the perception that they have. Trust me, the behavior of a man or a kid is not only because of the psychological behavior, it could be based on their social behavior, the cultural behavior, or it could be the brought up of them. So it can be any other factors that is hindering them to groom themselves. And that is why, if I were to give you an explanation on this, say about an employee is always rude. Okay, just imagine a person who's in the jail for a very long time. Okay, and he's out and he's like staying in a home. And if you go and approach the person's response will be always like
Yeah.
rude. Why? Because he's been always into the four walls. The amount of pressure that he underwent, the psychological pressure that he has underwent, has affected his internal behavior. So we need to find out what is the real cause for the particular person's behavior, and we need to focus in changing that attitude. So once you go about giving your extra time and making an assertive communication and explain them who you are and just appreciate them, I think anything can be handled very easily. So that is how I go about approaching anybody for a matter.
Wow, that's a really wow session today, Rosalind. I'm so happy that now all these sessions which we had earlier, we've been inviting all the women entrepreneurs from different field. It
Yeah,
can be a chef, or it can be a mother who has started the journey of selling saris or jewelry
okay.
or whatever it might be, because everybody's journey is different, everybody
Very
journey is entirely appreciated, right? So we
yeah,
encourage all the women to come forward. And especially I feel earlier business was it's kind of only to the few people that they do business. But now since the because of COVID, because of all this,
yeah,
business has become a very wide selection for the women. Like any
very
woman
true.
can start business. But what I want is that only when you have good networking, your
Yes,
personality is good, then only you can progress in your journey. You
agree.
cannot
Totally
have a
agree.
bad mouth and you cannot expect things to happen. You need to get along with the social society. You need to get have a huge networking. And that's where this group is trying to connect women. You can be any part of the world, like if you are in US or anywhere. If you we find if both women are in same field, they get connected. They share the information, they share the knowledge. So that's where this group is. I encourage all the women to support, and let's be part of the growth of individual businesses. And nothing much, we are not going to do anything, it's just helping
Yeah.
each other. That's the biggest thing what we can do nowadays.
I really appreciate your idea behind having this wonderful group. And I should tell everybody who's a part of this team, it's a very good platform where you can enhance your learning, because once one's mistake is your learning. So rather you doing a mistake and learning from it, it is always safe to learn from someone's mistake. So you could be knowing something and the other person might be knowing something. Exchange your ideas, grow with learning. That actually helps anybody. So when there is such a network, I would appreciate everybody to engage with each other to know more information, where you can be an motivator, or you can impact somebody's life. So I
Yes,
would
yes.
suggest everybody to make use of this particular platform. I really appreciate Angel for this idea of
Thank you
bringing up
so
all
much.
the talented women in this group, which is really a wonderful thing. I know there are a lot of entrepreneurs group out there, but there could be a selfless mind or very little that I can vouch for. So I really appreciate your idea behind it, and really thanking you for this invite where I can share a little bit of my knowledge. And I
Sure.
would be
Thank you
happy
so
to
much,
connect with this.
Rosaline. Thank you. It's been a wonderful session, and I'm sure definitely women who are going to watch your live later, definitely they are going to be, it's going to be wow for them. And I really appreciate. We would look like to have more sessions with you, because it's going to
Yes.
be very helpful for us, and as well as. Tell me about your workshops. Like, if anybody interested, they will contact you. And where, I mean, you stay in Tamil Nadu?
Yes, I'm in Chennai.
Chennai. Okay. So you do online also, right? Online
Yeah,
workshops are
I'm
there.
doing virtual workshops. Yes.
Okay, fine, fine. That's really great. And any help from our group, we are here to help you, Rosalind. Just feel
Thank
free
you.
to reach us. And also in future, we will have further more interesting sessions. Thank you so
Wow.
much for coming, and be part of our group always.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I extend my thanks once again for this wonderful invite in this wonderful group. Hope to continue the same and sail together. Thank you.
Definitely,
Thank you all.
definitely. Thank you so
Take
much.
care.
Have a nice day. Take care. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye bye.